Well, good morning. I just got out of the shower. I'm in Nebraska. Feel pretty good today. I slept on week 2, because I stay out for 2 weeks and I take 2 days off usually. On week 2, my brain starts to resist getting up at like 3:30, and I'll wake up at like 3:15 and reset the alarm for 3:45. And actually, my alarm wasn't even set that early originally, because the way that my pickup is scheduled, I didn't have to get up as early, but I knew I wanted to shower. I didn't want to wait too late for the showers to be full. So I think I had set my alarm for like 3:50, woke up at like 3:40, and I was like, no. Reset it for like 4:15, woke up at like 4:05, reset it for 4:30. Just got out of the shower and I walk out of the Loves, and there's like this, and I had sort of seen the thunderstorm warning weather report thingy pop up on my phone, but I just sort of was like, weather, you know. But I step outside and it's pouring, and you might be able to tell my truck is rocking from the wind. So my jerk brain, of course, because my routine is take my shower, come back, do my pre-trip, do my breathing exercises, make my coffee, and hit the road, make my coffee and my little breakfast, you know. My jerk brain, my lazy jerk brain is like, I guess we can't do a pre-trip. And to that I say, yes, I can. Yes, we can. I don't want to go out in the rain, but because I have this amazing North Face rain jacket that was one of the best presents ever from my awesome sister-in-law, I can go out and I'll only get a little bit. The parts that are not covered by this jacket will get soaked. Yeah, like my hair was still wet, and I got back in the truck and my hair was like real wet. Just to make another point though, a good rain jacket is awesome to have on the road. It's like indispensable, because there's times, especially when I was doing that flatbed job, there was a video where I was completely soaked because I hadn't remembered I had this jacket, or maybe, no, I did have it already, but I didn't remember or something. This thing is a lifesaver if you have to do securement in the rain. A jacket like this that covers everything up, and then it's got a hood that will pull kind of tight around your face, like Cartman style. Not Cartman, why'd I say Cartman? Kenny. You can like really go through the Kenny if you want to. Poncho will work too. You don't have to go with something this fancy, but yeah, it'll make it easier to go out in this rain. I can do a pre-trip, and I will. Good morning from my favorite place in Chicago. It's much more beautiful out today. I'm almost, had insomnia. So, you know the coffee brand La Colombe, they make these triple shot little cans. That's a no for me. It's a no for me, dog, because that thing kept me wide awake. So I didn't really sleep great. That kind of sucked, but I'm out here and it's perfection, and I'm gonna do my usual, be back on my bullshit, my breathing exercises, taking a swim, and wow, this would be idyllic paddleboarding weather, but given all the physical issues I've been dealing with lately, it's probably not the best idea. But I just want to share this with you. This is a nice change from the way it was the last time I was home a couple weeks ago. I can't even believe it's been a couple of weeks. The time really flew by this time, but I'm so glad to be back in Chicago. How's it going, guys? Well, things are not going great in my world lately. I don't feel like listening to myself complain about it. I don't feel like making other people listen to me complain about it, so I'm going to spare you the details. It's just not a great period of time. Work's not going great. Not really happy with that. I'm actually sitting back at the same TA that I went to previously in another video for another trailer that had a flat, and this is annoying. I'm like, man. So I had this exact trailer all last week. I dropped it off, and there was this whole back and forth with the company about whether to wait for them to live unload me. I was really exhausted, and it was kind of late for me to be getting back for my home time to begin with. So I was just like, can I just drop it? And ended up dropping it and figuring, it's a half hour away. You could pick it up when you start on Monday. So when I picked it up, I pre-tripped it, and I had a flat. And I was like, man. And I just wanted to ignore it, Obviously you can't do that. So I drove out of the way. Well, I don't have a load yet. I don't know where I'm going this week. This is the first time since I've been at this company that I had no idea where I'm going this week. And all last week, they had me on these short, not fun runs on like back farm roads in Minnesota. A lot of stretches with no truck stops. So it was stressful because I said I was going to spare you the details. I'm giving a couple of details. I won't go into as much depth as I could, trust me. It was a situation where I ended up having to PC in order to get to a truck stop because I was just in the boonies and there was nothing. I think that might be how this week is because apparently there's just not enough freight. And it's really weird because middle of the week last week I had spoken with my dispatcher and she was like, oh yeah, we're going to send you out to Idaho next week. And I was like, cool, but now there's no freight. So who knows? Who knows where I'm going? It's anybody's guess. It'll be an adventure finding out. So anyway, yeah, I pre-tripped this trailer. There was a flat. I brought it back down. Oh yeah, I got a buzz cut. It looks a little bit like a high and tight, but it's all right. It's fine. It's whatever. So the people here are really cool though, and I think they'll get me in and out. No, the long story short is when I drove here, and during that time, the self-inflating tires, whatever tire it was, reinflated, so now it feels like it's fine. But that must mean it has a leak. And the guy was like, you know, it's up to you if you want us to look at it. And now I'm like, well, I could get stuck with this trailer all week, and if it ends up having a flat, I might as well get it switched right now because I have a spare on the bottom of the trailer that's like a brand new tire. So I'm already here. This day is stupid. I don't even have a dispatch yet, so I might as well have them figure out what's going on, if there's a leak or whatever's going on with this tire, and switch it out so I know for sure that I have all good tires when I actually have a load, because that's, you know, a big difference. I'm running empty, a lot more weight on a loaded tire. I don't need to have a blown tire on the side of the road. These are those decisions that you make and it's like, could go either way, you know? Anyway, I had some nice time at the lake this weekend, so I'm gonna leave you with a nice little video of the wall by the lake where I go, by the beach where I go. So every Father's Day, they repaint the wall white right before that weekend, and then on Father's Day weekend they have people sign up for different panels. They divide the wall up into panels, and they provide the paint and everything, and they have people paint the wall. Some of the paintings are very rudimentary, some of them are just downright not good, some of them are awesome. Clearly there's some artists in the neighborhood, so I thought I would share a little bit of that with you, and hopefully the rest of this week will go better and I can readjust my attitude. And you know what, like we say, that's trucking.